talk about this TNA Impact Wrestling news. So Tessa Blanchard has been released. Hallelujah. You should have never made her world champion anyway. I like Tessa Blanchard. You know what I mean? I like her intergender matches, but making the woman the world champion is... Nah, you're trying to make history and now it flopped. Now you've had to end up releasing your world champion. How embarrassing. What's very interesting though is that what was the straw that broke the camel's back? Because it wasn't her calling another woman a nigger, you know what I'm trying to say, and spitting on the woman. You know, it wasn't her reputation of being difficult to work with and actually be quite bitchy. No, it's because she didn't want to travel during this coronavirus and do a few tapings, you know, like, not even, it wasn't like Impact were even asking a lot from the sounds of it. It's not like they asked her to come to film tapings, like as in record, do some matches. Literally do a sit-down interview with that loser, Josh Matthews. Done. You're the world champion. You know what I mean? Like, it's been about, this COVID's been going about 3-4 months. And it sounds like I say mumps. Like mumps and measles. Months. And we ain't seen you on TV. You're the world champion. You're not Brock Lesnar to be doing this stuff. When you get to Brock Lesnar's level, you ain't gonna be, then you can do that stuff. Charlotte's closer to Brock Lesnar's level than you are. Becky Lynch is closer to Brock Lesnar's level than you are. You're not Brock Lesnar's level. Hell, Taya Valkyrie is closer to Brock Lesnar's level than you are. Facts. I'm telling you. Thunder Rosa, even Melina, they're closer to Brock Lesnar's level than you are. You ain't in a position to be demanding shit and all that. And give back to the company that put the title on you as well. See, this is what happens when people get shit and they forget who gave it to them and who put them on and start feeling themselves. They have to get brought back down. And that's what happened. She got released. I'm glad. Get her out of there. The only problem is that, like, you should have never put the belt on her. And what does that mean for Slammiversary? Because it wasn't meant to be a 5-way. Ace Austin, Trey, Eddie Edwards, and Michael Elgin. Oh, whoops. Michael Elgin's been released. Sexual allegations. See, Michael Elgin can't catch a break. First, he's getting accused of ignoring sexual allegations at his wrestling school. And now he's been accused of it himself. It's not looking good for him. So I'm glad they released him. What's interesting is that they released him straight away like how they did with Joe Ryan and Dave Christ. I thought that was a bit puzzling. He was suspended. You should have fired his ass straight away because that's 2 sexual allegations at separate times now. You know, whether the first one he wasn't directly involved, the fact is that he knew about a sexual assault at his wrestling school and he ignored it. Teeth are looking white. Let's stay focused. Yeah. So you're not at that level. You know, and Michael Elgin, I actually like Michael Elgin. I like him. He's a bit dull on the mic, but I like him. I like his hard-hitting style and all that, you know. But it's a shame he's been suspended. But you got to get these abusers out, these rapists out, you know. You got to get these people out. You can't continue to hire these people, having these people in your company and all that because they sell and they put butts on seats and they're over. But like they're racists, they're murderers, they're just bad people. You know, that's why WWE don't look good. WWE have never looked good. But I think WWE got to a point now, we don't give a fuck. You lot are still going to watch us anyway, which is true. People are still going to watch them. People cuss WWE day in, day out, 24/7, 365 days a week. But they still be tuning into them pay-per-views. They still be watching them highlights on YouTube, you know. So there's that. Nonetheless, you know, Tessa Blanchard, we've been hearing she's got an ego. She's difficult to work with. Bad attitude. That's why WWE didn't want to hire her, blood clot. You know? Now I'm hearing she might go to AEW. What? Because her old man's over there. AEW, like, it won't look wise for them to hire her. She's already got, like, stink stench around her anyway. With the spitting on the black woman and calling her a nigger. Yeah? She's really got stench over there. She's got a reputation for being bitchy and bad attitude. You know, I will say have her. The only pro to having her there is that it'll build the women's division up. You know what I mean? It'll make the women's division look even better because right now it's looking a bit weak. It is weak. You ain't really got much stars there. No one don't know who Shida is. No one don't know who Penelope Ford is. No one don't know Chris Statlander. You got Brie Priestley, but she's in the UK and she's working for Stardom. So, you know, she ain't really actually contracted to AEW, like, exclusively. And other than that, you got Nyla Rose, who's a transsexual, you know. So, like, that's what she's known for, let's be honest. Nyla Rose ain't known for, you know, amazing wrestling skills. She's known for being a man who's now a woman, wrestling the women's division, but still got the physiology of a man, the strength of a man. Even when she does those knee drops from the top rope, and you know the person's hanging on the apron, like she be kneeing them like that's a man. When you see the way how she drops it, that's like me kneeing on these women, me dropping a knee on them. That's how it looks. You know what I mean? But even then, she's still more safe worker than Nia Jax. I'll say that. How is that? A man who's now a woman, wrestling women, is a much safer worker than a woman and who's actually a woman, but she just be injuring everyone and breaking people's nose and breaking people's arms and all this stuff. How many women have Nia Jax has she injured? She's injured everyone. Kairi San, she's been upside triangled left, right and centre. Stitches in her head top, all of that. Nia Jax had fucked her up. Nia Jax has only still got a job because her cousin's The Rock. Don't forget that. But again, let's get back to Impact. What does that mean for the belt now? Who's going to be fighting? Is it going to be a three-way? Trey, Eddie Edwards, and Ace Austin? I like Ace Austin. If he don't win a title, we riot. We riot if he don't win a title. But right now, if you got them three fighting for the belt at Summerversary, that ain't selling for me. That's not selling for me. You might have to put two new people in there. Put Shamrock and Sami Callihan. Or better yet, maybe put Moose in there. Put Moose in there and maybe Sally Callahan or Moose. But Ken Shamrock's a bit stiff and he's feuding with the North. So, yeah, right now... Yeah, actually, we've got a new world champion, a former world champion returning. Hope it's EC3. Maybe he could be the surprise entrance. So that could be good. But yeah, right now, it's just very interesting with Tessa Blanchard getting fired and all this stuff. You never should have put the belt on her in the first place, you know. So this is Impact's fault. Here's what happens when you give someone who's got a reputation for being a cunt, and you give them more power, and then they try and style on you. You only got yourself to blame, Impact. You only got yourself to blame. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. Yeah, it is what it is.